Hello again, Doran Markowitz here from D Guitars Miami with another edition of This Week in Cool Custom Guitar Mods. This week's particular instrument is a Strat that I assembled mainly to test out these custom wound pickups that I got from my friend Peter Eastgrove of Eastgrove Pickups. This is one of his signature Los Texacanos pickups, but he actually custom built each one directly for my specs, including non-staggered flat pole pieces and reverse wound, reverse polarity middle pickup. I wanted a Strat pickup that was going to be a blend between Stevie Ray Vaughan and Brian May, and this pretty much nails it. What's also cool is not only are they wax potted, but he taped them first so that the coils are completely sealed. And then on the bottom there's of course a numbered label for each one that has my name on them. So it even says they were custom built for me, which is so cool. The way they were wound is very interesting because the bridge pickup is wound a little bit different than the other two. It uses a completely different wire, Formvar 32 I think he calls it, and it's like a darker red color than the other two. And you can really hear the richness of the tone. These pickups, they chime, they jangle, but they're still full and round. There's like this, I don't know how he did it. He was able to get them to sound glassy and transparent and at the same time be full and very three-dimensional. The middle pickup especially, most Strat middle pickups are kind of just there, and I don't know too many people that use the middle pickup by itself. You usually use it in conjunction with the neck or bridge for that quack sound. I was jamming on the middle pickup by itself last night for a good 15 minutes. That's how incredible these pickups are. Okay, I'm going to get to them in a minute. The neck is an old 80s Westone Concord neck that I got from a buddy of mine, Al, and I thought it fit so perfectly with the look of the body because of the white. It's a little bit more yellowed than the body, but it actually matches the pickguard very well. The tuners are Schaller tuners. I put in a Tusk nut. It's 1 11/16 inch wide, nice C-shaped neck, about 22 millimeters thick overall, 9.5 inch radius on the board, vintage wire. I put in a newer bridge with Graphtec saddles. Now the pickups are wired to the standard 5-way switch, series parallel switch for thicker Brian May type sound, and phase switching. And then you have the master volume and tone. Let's take a listen as to how these pickups sound individually clean. Here's the bridge pickup by itself. How big this bridge pickup sounds. I mean, a lot of times Strats suffer from a very anemic sounding bridge pickup. This thing is very in your face and fast. Okay, here's the bridge and middle together. Here's the middle pickup by itself. Neck and middle. And here's the neck. If I roll the tone off, neck and middle with the tone rolled off. and middle, and the bridge. 250K pots for the volume and tone, and a .022 cap on the tone. You can hear it's got a nice sweep to it, as does the volume control. Now, let's put the middle pickup out of phase with the bridge. And the neck. Middle and neck out of phase. Alright, back in phase. Now, let's hear some magic happen. Now, the bridge and the middle are in series. Big, right? Now the neck and middle in series. It's not muddy. If you turn your treble up just a little bit, it cuts through. It's beautiful. But even when you do that, let's say you have your treble turned up a little bit to compensate for the fact that you want to use it in series. When you go back to parallel, it's not thin. It sounds like a full Strat, a nice full Strat tone. Okay, so those are the clean tones. You'll notice also that there's almost no hump. I mean, in each single coil mode, they're very quiet. They're very, very quiet. They're almost as quiet as a set of trisonics. That's what really also knocked me out about this. And then, of course, when you put them in the notch positions, it's completely humbucking. All right, let's hear it with some distortion. First, the bridge pickup by itself. Bridge and middle together in parallel. Now the middle by itself. Together in parallel. And finally the neck by itself. Let's hear how these things sound now in series. Bridge and middle in series. Might as well do it with some sort of a Queen riff, huh? neck pickup, neck and bridge, neck and middle in series. I haven't even demonstrated series out of phase. Neck and middle out of phase in series. Now bridge and middle in series out of phase. That's enough out of phase. As you can clearly hear, these pickups are quite possibly superior to any Strat pickup I've ever heard or used. I've pretty much used every kind of pickup you could imagine, from every type of manufacturer you could imagine. These are handmade in the USA, old school, hand wound. I can't say enough about Peter's work. He's just absolutely brilliant. I'm going to include his contact information on the end of this video as well, because if you haven't heard of him, or if you haven't tested his pickups, you need to at least try one of his Strat pickups, at least one of them. It'll change your life. This is quite possibly one of the baddest sounding and playing Strats I've ever laid my hands on, or that I even personally own. I spent the weekend assembling it, and I'm really glad that I did. This was just going to be to test out these pickups, and you know, nothing's going anywhere. I'm actually digging this. This is really one of my favorite Strats now. So anyway, oh, and as far as the cost of his pickups are quite affordable, especially for a boutique builder. You're really missing out if you've never heard of Peter Eastgrove. Alright, so until next time, Doran Markowitz from D Guitars Miami saying thanks for watching and have a great day.